Okay, everyone. I am here for today's Q&A stream for the finale of March 30th of 2024, for episode 202 for today's Q&A stream. So we have like a lot of questions, but I have to like remove some comments. I mean, remove some overlays because of errors or something, error issues. But yeah, though, because of that, I don't know. Like I'm like basically I have to like remove like three. I don't know. Somehow with the overlays, basically, it will allow me to add more for something, or it's probably because of the upgrade or something. I'm not positive for sure. So I'll have to remove 3 of 3 on each, question, unfortunately, for the questions. Okay. So this first one says, is there a chance I could be in one of your videos? Which it's probably for the Nickelodeon or Playoffs Disney videos, which I know I have lots of them that are, a lot of them that are basically, I don't know. I know I've been getting spam mentioned with all that, but I'll think about doing more if I have at the time or so. Well, I'm not gonna say too much about this because I'm not a Wiggles person, so yeah. No offense, I'm not much of a Wiggles guy. About this though, I think I've seen comics. I think I've seen the comics before, a little bit of comics on this, basically. Okay, so that's the first three. Three. Okay, I got the next three in. Okay. To be honest though about this one, I don't really mind which thinking chair is best from Blue Skies and You and the original, basically, like a substitute thinking chairs or so. But I think all of them are pretty good. Like I know he said NY if I said my favorite, but to be honest, I mean, all of them are pretty good though, basically because it's a thinking chair, honestly. Difficult thing for me to do my live streams. Some setting up can be a pain sometimes for videos too. It can be a pain to set up stuff. But I could just say that sometimes it is a pain, to set up things for the channel or so. Well, something tells me that Kobe, he'll might actually make a replica version of this. Speaking of fan mail, by the way, I do have another fan mail incoming from James. He shipped it today for the next fan mail, which whatever number it is. So stay tuned next week somewhere. So yeah, stay tuned somewhere next week because we do have another fan mail incoming from James. But I highly doubt that you're gonna. I highly doubt Kobe's actually gonna plan to do that because I highly doubt it's probably gonna be him. Okay. Okay. All right. One, two, three. One, two, three. Okay. Okay. Um, I was originally okay. So basically, I was kind of originally around on YouTube in 2016 on my mom's channel until I had to make my own because she found out I was using that channel or something. But okay, I I don't know how I started doing videos basically, but I know it was 2016 when I was around on Google or so. But at first, I didn't know how to edit with video trimming or so or platforms until I found out later on as it goes. If you ever had to think, technically, to be honest, um, hmm, I just don't know. Maybe I don't know. If I, maybe basically if I had a thinking chair, maybe it could be like a, I don't know. Like I know for my Teals clothes thing that's recently been going on. My friend Gabe, he actually made like a striped turquoise or a striped kind of chartreuse thinking chair or something for it. But I'm still figuring out how I can actually. I'm still figuring out what I can plan for more because I still have to get Teal's assets ready if I want to do something with it. But I don't know about the series itself. But I just don't know basically. But it would have been nice to actually have a replica thinking chair in my room. Basically, it would have been pretty much an honor. About this though, I would kind of honestly say maybe it will just be like Steve's, but I don't know, maybe the same like Steve's, but, probably just the blue strips in the front with the fork and a spoon on it, and the inside would just be a plain blue inside, I think, to copy the same thing because the regular Steve one was the same thing, but wide, rectangular, had white pages. But I'm pretty sure you know what I mean, probably just the same thing as Steve's, but Josh's version. Okay, that's 3 of that. Okay, how many to answer now? Okay, got this, that. Okay, I know your birthday's in 2 months, but well, maybe if you're talking about a stream, I'll maybe think about doing a stream yard for my birthday if I'm available. But April's coming soon though, which is gonna be like a month away from my birthday. Well, basically for myself, I sometimes edit the backgrounds on my own. Sometimes I have my other friends help me. Like um, sometimes I have people like Blue Gamer sometimes helps me out with stuff. Actually, sometimes people on my Discord server and sometimes on Messenger they help me with some stuff too, which I do appreciate though. Well, about this though, I did actually voice Slippery for Chris's series in episode 3, I believe. So yeah, about that comment, I actually did a voice cameo for Chris's series. 1, 2, 3. Okay, next 3. Okay. Well, I will see if okay, I'll think about doing new theme footages if I have the time or if it's just getting old for myself, but we'll see. What are your chan Well, about this, I already know Kobe's gonna already plan something with that for me. Um, One, they're both good, but Go Animate does take a lot of time to actually make videos because it's on a computer. But Polygon's more like an Android kind of app. And 2, yes, I have been in the movies before a few times. I actually I mean, about this though, I actually did see Finding Dory in theaters in 2016, actually. Okay, so okay, what's next? I got that. 2, 3. Okay, what do we have next? Um, I never heard of it, so I'm not gonna say too much about it. Yes, even though I haven't used Paramount Plus in like a bit since Blue's Big City Adventure premiered, I usually focus on other stuff. Um, it depends if Nickelodeon has something or Angelo Santamiro, the creator. It depends though on that. Even though we you know what the pilot looks like since we have the whole thing of it. Even though if we had a final cut with the character voices and stuff. Okay, so I think we have 2 more. Well, basically, I know I have Rolando's notebook, Victor's, Matthew's, Blue Gamer's, Chris's, Tyler's, Eli's, Red's notebook too. I had TJ's, but I gave it to him because I don't really joke with TJ as much though. But it's a little bit hard to say how many because I know I stole a few of the notebooks from what I said. Um, I mean, it would have been cool if there had been more original rules for this Big City Adventure, like Mrs. Pepper's role, Mailbox's role, even though Mrs. Salt's original voice was in it. But it would have been cool if more characters reunited their voices and they actually still do them. But it's kind of surprising that Blue and Mr. Salt's original voice actors were actually still around and actually still were able to do the voice for after all this time though. But Blues is more surprising because Blues was around since 1996. I mean, both Nick Nick Balvin and Tristan Page Johnson. I mean, it was around from 1996, but it pretty much came a long way though, and they still actually were managed to do voices. Um, I kind of would say maybe I would say maybe I don't know, maybe for like the Steve one, it would not probably have a bone or so from my perspective because I would just say that. I mean, I think the international versions of the order pad, the UK and Portuguese versions, the insides were black for the order pad. I did put it in my notebook November review from last year though. So now, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, I think I answered all the questions. So, yeah, yeah, I think that's all the questions there. Hold on. Okay. So, since I'm finished with questions, I guess I can probably explain some things for a little bit. So, basically, if you are aware, I have another fan mail coming from James Berkeley that should be coming in April somewhere of next week. So, stay tuned. And for my Teals Clues thing, I'm still working on, making Teals assets and stuff for now because, yeah. And tomorrow, the 31st, I know tomorrow's Easter, but tomorrow's gonna actually mark a year since a wholesome moment happened at Still Stick On with all the hosts, Blue Gamer, Dave, and two other people that I met Still Stick On, some fans. But yeah, I mean, yeah, tomorrow will actually mark a year since that whole thing happened. I may eventually. Oh, eventually, maybe me and Blue Gamer will eventually have a part two of seeing each other in person again. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Because I know Blue Gamer's recently been Blue Gamer's like moving out of his house or something to another house or something. Hmm. Yeah, that's pretty much all the questions for now on the announcement. Well, well, I don't think it will honestly happen because I know at some point I might have to trim this beard. Honestly, this beard has to be honestly trimmed and stuff. Hmm. Yeah, and right now I'm at the drawer where I keep my notebooks. But here's my Flying Colors notebook. This is the 1999 printed version of it, basically. Because I know I have the 1998 print where it was first made, but this is the 1999 print of this notebook. Um, Depends. It honestly depends, though, basically. But we'll see. I'll maybe think about doing the snowball clue for a snowy day for December this year, maybe with the season one outfit, basically, since I actually have a season one shirt and the season one notebook. But maybe since I have the season one shirt, I could possibly see what I can do for season one, the season one clues or so. And I'll have probably a hand model for the prop notebooks, like I did before for the Spider one from Blue Play a Song game. Mm, I mean, it would have been cool though if I actually, honestly, managed to actually get this off in the other parts, so I can actually, basically make it like a replica version or flank version. Okay, Kobe said see ya. So probably think I'm gonna cut it off here because there's less people watching now, and I'll see you guys when we do our next stuff for April because this is pretty much it for March of 2024. It will be into April 2024 next week. So, anyways, I'll see you guys then. We'll resume into April of next month for the next stuff for next week. See you guys then.